What can I do when dementia symptoms get worse at night? It's 8 p.m., and instead of winding down, your loved one is pacing. They're restless, they're confused, maybe even angry, and your evening just turned into another long night. If the hardest part of your dementia caregiving happens in those evening hours, you're not alone, and you don't have to feel helpless. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about what causes sundowning and what you can do about it. You're going to learn how to reduce agitation, improve nighttime safety, and build routines that help everyone rest easier. And even if you've tried everything, there are a few strategies that work, so let's break them down together. I'm Dr. Anna Thomas. I'm a physician, TEDx speaker, and founder of Life Care Leadership. And for over a decade, I've supported family caregivers navigating the intense realities of dementia. When the symptoms get worse at night, it's not your fault. You're not doing anything wrong. Let me tell you what's really going on. I created this podcast, The Age of Caregiving, to give caregivers like you the tools, the structure, and the support to lead care with clarity. And whether you're navigating a new diagnosis or juggling care on top of everything else, you're not alone. Now, please remember this, everything I share here is for educational purposes only. Always consult with your healthcare provider for personalized medical advice. Before we jump in, if you want to understand why dementia causes behavior changes, check out my free training called The Brain Behind Dementia. It will show you exactly how the brain is changing and how you can respond with clarity and calmness. You'll find the link in the description below. So, what is sundowning really? Sundowning isn't just about time. It's about sensory overload, fatigue, and fear that gets worse as the day goes on. Your loved one's brain is becoming more and more fatigued. Their ability to process change, light, shadow, sound changes gets worse. And the world, to them, feels less predictable and maybe even more threatening. They may start pacing, asking repetitive questions, or try to leave the house. They might confuse bedtime with danger or believe that they need to go home, even if they're already there. They might even become combative, anxious, or tearful for no clear reason. This isn't just memory loss. This is the brain fighting to stay oriented in a world that keeps slipping away from them. Step 1, you want to build a gentle evening routine. Dementia thrives on routine, and so does sundowning relief. You want to create a simple, repeatable pattern that includes low stimulation transitions, like dimming the lights gradually after dinner, soothing tasks, and have a consistent timing for when you're going to start the wind down. No surprises after 6 p.m. You want to avoid loud TV, conflicting background noise that can cause confusion. You want to avoid long naps in the early afternoon after 3 p.m. You want to avoid unfamiliar visitors or big changes to the schedule in that time period, in the evening hours. The goal isn't to try to force sleep. It's to create a sense of emotional safety. When they feel safe, rest can then follow. Step 2, you want to use visual anchors and comfort signals. The brain may be struggling to tell night from day or dream from reality. That's why visual cues can help anchor them. You might try things like making sure there's enough light in the hallway or the bathroom. You might use things like large analog clocks showing day and night colors. Make sure you close curtains by sunset to reduce that confusion about the outdoors. Also, keep familiar things near them, a familiar blanket, a picture of a family member, or a short note that says, "You're safe, it's bedtime, I'm right here." Even if they forget your name, these emotional signals can anchor them. They may not remember all the details, but they will feel your reassurance. Step 3 is to respond to behavior, not words. When someone with dementia says, "I need to get home, I need to get home," it's not always about the location. Many times it's about the emotion. They may be scared, tired, or looking for a sense of safety that they can't even name. Instead of correcting, try connecting. Tell me about home. Redirect. Let's sit down together and then we can talk about it. Calm them. You're safe and I'm here with you. Affirm what they need to hear. This isn't always about logic. It's about feeling safe, feeling heard. And when they calm down, the behavior can then change. Step 4 is to track patterns. You can't prevent what you don't understand. I suggest that you keep a simple journal. And when you notice that there are changes in their behavior, write down what time did it start? What did they do that day? Who visited that day? Did they take a long nap? Were there any weather-related changes that day? Over the next couple of weeks, you'll see some patterns. Maybe it's worse on cloudy days, or after new foods, or if you skip the afternoon walk. Now, the brain may be changing with dementia, but behavior can still follow some patterns. And when you recognize those patterns, that gives you more power as the care leader. Step 5, you have to know when to call the doctor. Not all agitation is just dementia. If you're noticing that the behavior is new or suddenly gets worse, more than what their typical is, if you notice any symptoms of pain, fever, they're not able to walk normally, they're hallucinating more, they're refusing food or drink, these are all reasons you should be getting in touch with their doctor, because it could be an infection, like a urinary tract infection, a medication side effect, or something else that is treatable. Remember, you are their voice. If your gut says something's off, trust it. That's not overreacting. That's leadership. If this video is resonating, you're going to want to watch my free masterclass, The Brain Behind Dementia. It explains why dementia behaviors happen and what you can do to reduce stress for both of you. The link is right below. Remember, you're doing the hardest work during the hardest hours. While the rest of the world is winding down, you're still alert, patient, and trying to do your best to create calm out of the confusion. That's not just caregiving, that's leadership. You're not failing, you are showing up. You make them feel safe, and that matters more than what words can say. Remember, you don't have to carry this alone, and knowing when to ask for help is one of the most powerful steps that you as a care leader can take, because you are more than just a giver of care. You are a leader of care. This is the age of caregiving, and together we can lead it with strength, courage, and compassion.